Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're back with another match preview. It's a massive one. It's Cardiff City versus Swansea City in the Sky Bet Championship, South Wales Derby, away at Cardiff City Stadium, 7:45 p.m. kickoff. So obviously we just had the international break. We always seem to play Cardiff just after the international break. Hopefully we've had enough time to prepare for this game. It is a big one. Obviously we have won 4 in a row, but in recent years I've never felt this less confident going into a South Wales Derby game. I hope, the boys can prove us wrong, but, it is going to be a tough one, especially going to their ground, especially at night as well. Their fans right behind them. I know our fans will be right behind our players too, but, it'll be a very tough game nonetheless. But, hopefully it's another one to remember. But what's your thoughts going into this game?
It's going to be a very, very close game, especially more now than it has been the last few seasons. Both of us really aren't on the best of forms. Obviously Cardiff before the international break did pick up a cheeky 2-1 win against Sheffield Wednesday in the last minute with a penalty. And then obviously we lost to Bristol City, so we aren't on the greatest form. You could say potentially Cardiff are the favourites, for some sort of team to win this game, but with recent history, it's quite hard to say that really, but our form hasn't been great. Our players have had time to reflect on obviously our recent performances, especially the ones that haven't been, on international duty. They've had the, time to, train, get their fitness levels up, and, just get, proper prepared for this game. But yeah, it's not going to be an easy one.
Yeah, now going on to the injury news then. So there's one apiece. I'll do the Cardiff one. So for Cardiff, they've got Josh Bowler out injured with a calf injury, and then Luke will give you the Swansea injury news. For Swans, it's just Liam Walsh.
Yeah,
and then now going on to the key players then. So for Cardiff, the obvious one would probably be Aaron Ramsey. Obviously, a large number of caps for Wales. Obviously played for Juventus, Arsenal. Very big teams, and he's a very good player. He's well above this level, I will be honest, and he's still got it now. So hopefully we can keep him at bay on the weekend. Secondly, I'm going to go with Carlan Grant. Obviously, he was linked with us last season, I believe it was. And thirdly, I'm going to go with Yaku Mate. But would you add anyone else?
I'd go for Ruben Colwell. I still think he's a good, talented youngster at the moment for Cardiff, and I think he's a really, really good player, so I'll add him to that list. And I also go for Ike Ugbo, the striker. I think he's a very decent player up top for them. Currently on loan from I think is it League 2 in the French league. Troyes is on loan. I think he played for Chelsea as well. Played for MK Dons. He's been around the block, but he's a decent striker. So I'll have to add him to that list as well.
Yeah, and then for the Swans then, I'm going to go with our skipper Matt Grimes. I believe he's played in every single South Wales derby since we got relegated, since both teams were in the Championship. Secondly, I'm going to go with Charlie Patino, the youngster on loan from Arsenal. He's been great since he's come in. And thirdly, I'm going to go with Jamal Lowe, who Cardiff fans will know a lot about. Hopefully, for our sake, you can do the same thing again at the Cardiff City Stadium. But would you add anyone else?
I will add some players, but it is hard to pick players that really stand out at the moment, because obviously we're not on the greatest form. So I think I have to go for you could say an obvious one for experience, but I'm going to put Cal Norton in there. I think when he's played, I think he's been very, very good, and I think he should definitely start this game, no doubt about it. I think we need all the experience in this team to start. So I feel like Joe Allen definitely needs to play it as well, and I will put him as one of our key players as well, because I think that battle between him and Ramsey will be very interesting to see who really comes out on top. But yeah, I will add Joe Allen and Cal Norton to that list.
Yeah, and then now the team lineup I'm going to go with then. So in goals I'm going to go with Carl Rushworth. Right back I'm going to go with Josh Key. Left back I'm going to go with Josh Key. Right back I'm going to go with Kyle Norton. As you said, experience. Two centre-halves, I'm going to go with Harry Darling and Bashir Humphreys. A bit controversial because I know Cabango and Wood are fan favourites, but I just think they've not really hit the heights this season. 3 in midfield, I'm going to go with Matt Grimes, Joe Allen and Charlie Patino. 2 out wide, I'm going to go with Jamal Lowe and Josh Ginnelly. And then up front, I'm going to go Jerry Yates. But what about you?
I'll go for Carl Rushworth as well. Left back I'll go for left back I'll go for Josh Key, and then right back I'll go for Harris Nashby there. And then 2 centre backs. I think I'll go for Harry Darling, and I will go for Cabango, just because Cabango, he's got the experience. He might not be on the best of form, but he's got experience going into these sort of games. So I think it must be him and Darling to start. No, I feel I'll go for him and Norton as a centre back pairing actually. And then free midfield, I'll go for Grimes, Joe Allen, and Charlie Patino. On the left, I'll go for Jamal Lowe. On the right, I'll put Ollie Cooper there, and then up front, I'll go for Jerry Yates.
Yeah, and then finally onto the score prediction I'm going to go with then. I'm not very confident, but as I've said before in these videos, I'll never predict my team to lose in a South Wales derby. So I'm going to say Cardiff City 1, Swansea City 2. I think with Aaron Ramsey to score for Cardiff, and to score for the Swans, I'm going to go with Joe Allen and Jamal Lowe. But what about you?
Yeah, hi guys. Sorry about that. Basically, my video cut out because of my storage. But yeah, my prediction was going to be 2-1 Swans. It was going to be Jerry Yates and Ollie Cooper to score for us, and then I'll go for Aaron Ramsey for Cardiff.
Right, yeah, so obviously as Luke mentioned, his camera did cut out due to storage. But yeah, obviously once again, a massive thanks for watching this. It is a huge one. We will be back tomorrow with a matchday vlog. Our second time attending Cardiff away. Hopefully it's another one to remember. But yeah, I hope we can win. But yeah, once again, a massive thanks for watching this, and stay tuned for tomorrow.
Yeah, cheers.